morning, everyone. Welcome to the Toad Hall Morning Show.
Ahoy, mateys. It's National Talk Like a Pirate Day today.
Yar.
You know I had to do that one, right?
919. Come on in. Talk like a pirate with us.
I haven't talked like a pirate for ages. I forgot how to do it.
Gotta just... Lots of R's.
Arr, arr.
Just kind of just be grumpy.
Well, Paul's been accusing me of that all morning, so it should fit in really well.
You don't seem grumpy to me today.
I'm not grumpy.
Maybe
I'm just
he's
in
grumpy.
pain.
Oh.
He's got to go back to work, so he's probably grumpy because of
Ah. Now the truth is unveiled. This is really sort of Toad Hall related, but the Public
Big.
Works, Rockford Public Works came by. They're going to cut this tree down tomorrow and trim up the other trees for us tomorrow.
that. Cut down the tree.
Well, we have one tree that's in front of the store that's like half dead. It's infected. Or it's got some kind of tree disease. So they're going to cut that and then trim the other ones up, which would be muy
Nice.
bueno. Muy bueno.
Oh, we're going to get a lot of sun in here then.
Well, it's just that one. This one will still be here.
Yeah, this one right on.
Yeah.
For all you people that can see, it's right out here.
Yeah, that's right out
Right
front
there.
of us.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what's happening, guys? Everyone's piling in this morning. Good morning, Brian's in here. We got
lots of news and lots of stuff.
lots of convo. We got lots of used records. I'm going to talk about some of the biggest selling new records of the last week, in case you missed them. And that's got what day it is, plus birthdays, and then the big industry record news, which is so big, I'm probably going to do another video about it.
Yeah,
a separate standalone video for YouTube, because it is such a big deal.
It's mind blowing. It's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, should we get ready to, we want to do birthdays or what day it is?
Well, I kind of already did part of what day it
Well,
is
then let's just
today.
roll in what day
But
it
if
is.
I knew how to do this, it's also National Meow Like a Pirate Day. Meow like a
I don't know
pirate.
how to do that.
How do pirates meow? I don't know. Oh my goodness, I love it. National Butterscotch Pudding Day.
That's good.
What else is it? National IT Professionals Day.
Oh, man.
Happy
those guys.
happy IT Professional Day for any of you IT people out there. National Voter Registration Day.
Very important.
Yes.
We're what, 14 months from an election?
Yeah.
So basically, this is like the last bit of sanity you get before the commercials start.
Yeah.
Well, and we're in
True.
Illinois, so we don't get them nearly as bad as most of the swing states. But I feel for you.
Mhm.
We still get them, but whew, I can't imagine living in a swing state.
Right.
It beat your head in with commercials. It'd be awful.
Not a whole lot of what day is it? What day it is today? National Cat DNA Day. I wonder if that goes with the
Huh.
talk like a
Talk like a meow like a pirate
like
day.
a pirate.
Meow.
Oh my God, it's hilarious. Oh, should we just go into birthdays? Let me get over here. For a
Let's
second.
do it. Birthdays. That's my fancy swipe.
Was that it?
Yeah, because
That
we
was
don't have
pretty
any. We don't have any high tech like swipes or pans, but we can make our.
We got turntables that we can do that stuff
Yeah.
with.
Uh,
It's a long list today for birthdays. So what?
I was just thinking of cheesy ways I could do like a pan. Like I could handwrite one and then just like go like this over the camera.
And what's that going to do?
Like a lot of places have nice production. Where they're,
Okay.
like or it does like star wipe or like there's a little graphic that comes up.
Oh yeah.
We could just do ours by hand. We just have a cardboard like
It'll just pop
and we'll
up.
just put it in there.
Well, we
and
could get
it'll
those
just-
little things on sticks, like those little hand
Yeah.
fans, and draw them and put them
and then
across.
just put them up and then bring it back down.
That's our big budget for.
It'd be pretty fun. Honestly, it's pretty original.
It is.
Honestly,
Well, now somebody else is going to do it because they heard it here, right?
maybe.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Brian Epstein. He was at one time Beatle for the manager for the Beatles.
Basically, the
He
fifth
was
Beatle.
died in '67.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he died. Is it a car crash?
I don't remember.
Brian Epstein. How'd Brian Epstein die, guys?
Yeah, well, somebody out there will know. I know you guys are smart. Nick Massey. He died in 2000 from the Four Seasons. We happen to have a 4 LP Four Seasons set. If you need one, it's the greatest hits.
I mean, they got them all on 4 LPs.
It's like $12.
12
$3 a
bucks.
record, right?
Yeah.
Can't even go wrong
We
with
can
that.
force $12. Yeah, and we're doing flat rate $7 shipping, guys. So if you see anything, let us know.
Some of the stuff we didn't have. So Gene Dinwiddie he died in 2002, from the Paul Butterfield Blues Band.
Yep.
And we couldn't find any of that in the store.
It comes and goes.
Bill Medley from the Righteous Brothers.
I always think of, what's the...
Unchained Melody. Georgia on My Mind. I Just Want to Make Love to You. They did that. That's on this album. Bye Bye Love. This Little Girl of Mine. I don't know which one you're trying to figure out, but...
Trying to talk about when Jack Black was in the... What's the vinyl record movie?
Hi-Fi?
Yeah.
High Fidelity?
High Fidelity. They're talking about the Righteous Brothers.
I need to watch. I love that movie.
That's
one that I've actually watched several times.
Yeah.
You know.
Same.
Paul Williams.
My sister-in-law's in the movie, by the way.
Yeah, I was wondering. I knew somebody had told me that somebody was in the movie they knew, but I couldn't remember who it was, so it was you.
Yeah. So she's in the scene where they're trying to catch the shoplifters, and Jack Black pushes customers out of the way, and she's one of them.
She's a customer that gets
she's a customer.
That's too cool. That's awesome. I'm not in any movies.
Epstein died of alcohol abuse. Thank you.
Which could have become a car crash eventually.
Yeah.
Mama Cass.
Mama Cass.
Died way early too. Died in 1974. So what do we have here? It almost looks like it might be their first album because I don't know.
Good question. I don't know which is the first.
I don't either.
Mama's record.
Now I'm probably going to butcher this name.
It was her birthday. Mama Cass's birthday.
Yeah. Well,
she would have been.
Yeah,
obviously.
she died in 1974.
That's a long time ago.
Born in 1941, died in 1974. Lawrence Lowell, L-O-L, and I don't think it's laugh out loud. Could be. Last name is Creme, I'm assuming, C-R-E-M-E, from 10cc. Born in 1947. What did they do? I'm Not in Love was their big one, right?
Not in love. Please do.
There we go. Nick, look, that's the first time since we've been back that I think Nick's sung, that he's been singing on the air there. This is a cool one, a 10cc one. It's a promo.
Yeah,
Promo
gotta have
copy
them
of this.
promos.
It's pretty cool. How much is this baby? It's like $15.
Gotta love the promos.
Yeah. I got a flip side here, or a small piece of paper. I'm not sure. Stanley Sheldon, born in 1950, he was a bass player with Frampton Comes Alive. Of course, probably no poster in this. I know. No poster.
They had a poster originally?
Oh, yeah, I had it hanging in my bedroom, baby.
Was it of this?
Yeah. Pretty sure this is the one that had the poster in it. Let's see. Niles Rogers, who played guitar for Chic.
Ooh.
This must be a single. I just pulled this. No, it's not.
It's full length.
It is a full length. Kind of had that single feel to it almost. You're gonna sing or
No, but I just like those disco beats. The drum disco beats.
mm-hmm. Lita Ford.
Ooh. Oh, we got some Runaways.
I got some Runaways. Brand New. Queens of Noise. I think we had the best of two. I didn't dig after I found this one. It's only $28. Not bad.
Yeah, you're never gonna find an original.
Yeah.
It's not in playable shape.
I have some at home. I don't know if I have an original though. Who we got after that? Trisha Yearwood. We have none of her stuff. She was born in 1964. Candy Dulfer, a great jazz musician, born in 1969. I thought I had a CD of hers, but I couldn't find it. And then Rusty Egan. I can't read my handwriting. Born in 1957, a drummer for the Rich Kids. Oh, this is a Record Store Day exclusive.
I don't even remember that record.
It's from this year. 23.
That's how good my memory is, apparently.
From Record Store Day 23, and it's $23.
Which brings us to a good segment when you got one more.
Well, let me show just my weird record of the day. You know, I always have to weird record.
And that's
This
weird
isn't
record
as
of
fun
the
as
day.
this is not as fun as the trivia one from last week. This is just children's introduction to rock and roll. Look at that.
How do they do it?
Somebody started coloring on the back.
How do they introduce them?
Well, they introduce them by introduce them to songs like Proud Mary, London Bridge Rock Out, Joy to the World, Frankie and Johnny. There's songs on here I don't even know. Maybe I should listen to this. Or maybe I need an introduction to rock and roll. It's on Kid Stuff Records. Looks like it's maybe been played, maybe not. It's in great shape. A little dirty, but...
Yeah, I get that. Lavender Blues, Proud Mary.
Yeah. And then they can finish coloring in the back of the
Yeah,
record.
it's kind of a twofer.
Yeah.
A jam and then,
Color well. That's what I
right.
do when I color.
Yeah.
I listen to music. Or watch TV. Or listen to TV, I mean.
Listen to TV.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Record Store Day. Where is the list? There is no
Well,
Black Friday list.
there-
What is going?
Well, Nick might have
I have a theory.
an insight, not a theory, right? Nothing substantiated, but an idea.
So the big record industry news is that one of the second biggest distributor of physical media has decided after 35 years to close their doors. Ingram Entertainment, formerly Baker and Taylor and formerly something else.
Oh, they were formerly Baker and Taylor?
Yeah,
I didn't
Baker
know
and
that.
Taylor split their books and their music and media off. And Baker and Taylor still does business as a bookseller.
Or
as
they
a
still
book.
they used to have a big warehouse in Illinois that
They still exist. But when they spun all the music off, it became Ingram Entertainment. And they've decided to pull the plug. They're done. They're going to close. They're going to wind down operations by the end of the year.
unbelievable.
Which is crazy because there's basically two main players for Record Store Day distributors. There's a couple other smaller ones. There's probably 4 total. 2 of them are big. 2 of them are kind of on the smaller ends. And one of the big players is just done. No CD. They're cutting everything. CDs, DVDs, vinyl, all physical out.
Have
They're
they
done.
given a final date yet?
I have a final date for when some of the employees are going to start dropping off. It's middle of November.
Okay. Well,
Well, and that's why we don't know what's going on Black Friday. That's why we
because
haven't
they
seen
were
the
a big
list.
distributor of.
They were one of the main distributors for Record Store Day. So, are they? I talked to my sales rep at Ingram, and they're like, "Well, we don't know if we're doing Record Store Day, or we don't know if we're not. We'll know soon." They had a company-wide meeting Monday yesterday. I don't have an update from that. But that's probably what's holding up the Record Store Day Black Friday list because they don't know how it's going to be allotted.
Yeah.
They don't know how, are they going to distribute? Are they not going to distribute? If they aren't, then how are we going to allot? It's going to basically be a monopoly for AEC, other than a couple other smaller guys like Red Eye and whatever. But how does this affect you? This affects you because anytime there's no competition in the marketplace, the prices go up. In the long run. In the short term,
Isn't somebody
will be bad.
establishing the MSRPs? Didn't Record Store Day for the first time, was it them or was it somebody else that established like an MSRP list last time for the
Yes,
first
so
time? Can't remember who did that.
the Record Store Day has put out an MSRP list. It's not public, but it is for us to use.
Right.
And the reason they don't, there was some discussion on this whole thing, and a lot of it can't be discussed because there's private deals with distributors and record stores and coalitions. You get differential pricing. So pricing is not the same to every record store, and it sucks. But the big boys get better pricing. If you're in a coalition, you're a bigger store, you're Amoeba, you're getting better pricing than the guy down the street who just opened a record shop. That's just the way it is. There's a lot of mystery about that in the industry. So, but that's beside the point. Getting back to the Ingram thing, one of the major players is going down, which means in the short term there's going to be a lot of sales and there's going to be a lot of records floating around, moving around, trying to find a house.
Yeah.
They're going to be liquidating stock in the next 3 or 4 months, rolling that out. I expect to see some deals coming down the pipeline. Maybe. I would think we're going to see some stuff, in the Christmas season. Past the New Year, I think when you have less competition, they can add $1 and $2. They can,
on top of what
whoever's
has already been
yeah.
released.
It's going to make it harder for stores. It's going to make so in the short term it's going to be great. In the long term, it's going to snap back unless someone buys out Ingram, which all this is still happening. Day to day, it's all still developing. I hope someone buys it out and continues operating, because all those people are losing their jobs.
Yeah.
All those reps and the buyers and everybody they're all going to be out of job.
And they were one of our big places we order.
Yeah, we order from probably them the most. Mm-hmm. So it was hard to talk to those guys, and I talk to these guys face to face once a year. I know them pretty good. We talk on the phone every week, email almost daily, and to hear that they're going to be out of a job is sucky. And I feel like they earned it. I mean, they went from being a small player to being number 2 player in the country in a handful of years, and I don't know why they stated that costs are exceeding sales, and that's why they pulled the plug. I think there's more to the story, but that's all I know for sure. So, yeah, sad day. This hit me like a ton of bricks on Saturday. It had been announced a few days before that, but really, really just sucks. It's not going to be good. It's not good. Less competition's never good. Especially people pulling out of physical media. We don't ever want to see that. So. All right, on to the next thing.
I'm done with my section. This is all yours now.
Let's do the big records of last week.
Yeah, this surprised me.
The big records of this week.
Did they have a concert around here or something? Is that why?
So Baroness had their new record. You got to turn it. Stone came out, and they're doing a record store tour up the East Coast. They're visiting a bunch of record stores up the East Coast, doing signings and little shows and all that kind of thing. Really cool that they are promoting the records. Such we still have a couple of the Ruby Reds.
And the Ruby Red is an indie record store exclusive.
I think we started with 6 or 7. We're down to like 1 or 2. So if you're interested in Baroness, you like kind of harder underground rock.
We do have a lot of their other titles too.
A couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sell pretty good. That's why we're kind of low. So that was a huge seller for us. Obviously, the other big seller this week being the new Olivia Rodrigo record. We still have a couple of the limited lavender vinyl editions of these left. Again, started with a bunch of them down to the last 2 or 3. I think this was last week's, 2 weeks ago, but Fleetwood Mac Rumors Live. I think this is my last one. Sold a bunch of these. 2 LP. It's a live. It's all from one tour. I thought it was from one show. Yeah, August 29th, 1977. So it's as opposed to the other live record, which is from like 13 different venues that kind of push it all together. This is all one show. So that's kind of neat.
Where was this show?
I think it's LA. It's in the first line.
Oh, it's Forum. At the Forum in Inglewood, California.
There you go.
And it was a 3-night tour.
All right. So records that came out. Well, a few things. The new 30 Seconds to Mars, which is I had people asking about this weeks ago.
I don't know anything about that.
30 Seconds to Mars. They're like a rock band, but they haven't put out a record in 12 years. Jared Leto, the actor, is in this band.
You have to look up his picture because I can't think of him by name.
So they haven't had a record in a long, long, long time. Finally came back out. How about the Air soundtrack? Did anybody see this Air movie? It is so good. Have you seen this? The story of the shoes. The story of the Air Jordans. How they came to be. How the deal was made. The whole 9 yards. Great movie. Look at, just the actors in it are phenomenal too. And they got all the talent in it. $31 got one of these. A reissue of the Goo Goo Dolls, Dizzy Up a Girl. Another phenomenal 90s record. Hasn't been available in a long, long, long time. $26 on that. Then I learned something new. This isn't new or anything. I had a customer looking for Yellow Ledbetter, the song, the Pearl Jam song. Like, oh yeah, it's common. It is not common. You cannot. That song was supposed to be, was written for 10. Wasn't put on the Pearl Jam 10 record. It wasn't also put on their second record. It was eventually put on a record, but the easiest way to get it is the Pearl Jam Rearview Mirror Volume 2, which is like their 2-part greatest hits. They did like a part 1 and a part 2. It is on the part 2, Yellow Ledbetter. But hard songs you think are common,
Yeah.
like, oh, I know that song. And then it's like not on anything.
Huh.
That happens every once in a while. And there's one right there. Learned something new about that record.
Did you talk about that one yet?
Yeah, I just said that this was reissued for the first time in a long time. Slide, Dizzy, Black Balloon. Broadway is dark tonight. Even weaker than it used to be. Such a good record.
Here.
There's 4 hits on that thing. 4 or 5 monster hits on that thing. All right, into the used records. Yay! Used vinyl for everyone.
Hope everybody out there is having a sunny morning because it is rainy, damp, and, well, obviously
cold.
it's
It's
damp if
cold.
it's rainy and cold.
It is cold
Dude,
here.
I have a long sleeve shirt on, a little jacket. I actually had to put socks on today.
Yeah, the
The
heat's.
summer's over and
The
I have to
heats
start
are-
putting socks on.
I closed my pool. I told you that last week. Pool's closed for the season. It's fall time. It's fall. The leaves are still green, but yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be warm though.
Oh, good.
So, did an eBay live this weekend?
Oh, yeah. How did that go? That's your second one. Did it go a little better than the first
It
one?
went less good.
Uh-oh.
Mainly because it didn't have as much viewership,
Okay.
and that was mostly because eBay didn't do push notifications for me,
Oh.
which is okay because I kind of knew that going in. They did a bunch of push notifications for the very first one,
Mhm.
then they did one without, and they wanted to see what the
responses.
difference is. What's the difference between when we help promote it and when we don't? What you promote on your own? What are those 2 metrics? Well, eBay sends out 150,000 push notifications. It's going to be better than what I can do.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Brian said in Southern Illinois it's sunny and warm.
well,
Well,
good.
you're lucky
I think
today.
tomorrow we're getting some of that. So it was good to do that. I had to do it to see how it would stand on its own. But sold some pieces, sold some stuff. But probably do it again Sunday. I need to talk to those guys and make sure they're going to do some push stuff for me.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'll probably do something Sunday. If they don't do something, I'll just do something whatnot. But stay tuned. We'll put something together. Used vinyl. You guys always love these. You guys are picking stuff out.
I see that. Yeah.
Devil Wears Prada 10-inch. It's called Z, and this one is on black vinyl. It is on black vinyl. It's only $20.
Which we have the Primus Pork Soda, $30.
We're always sold out of Primus.
Yeah.
To get it in used is nice. I know you guys need this. Creed's Greatest Hits, $30. With arms wide open.
Apparently Nick's in a singing mood today.
Oh yeah, you gotta have this. $30, 2 LP of all the Creed's greatest hits.
Partly sunny in LA. Good. You guys are making me really even colder now. Sister Hazel. Before the Amplifiers 2.
2. Is it live?
Or is it memorized?
Oh jeez. Is it? Why is it 2? Before
I don't know.
there's
Maybe
a
they have
before
it
the
before the
Amplifiers 1?
Amplifiers 1. I don't know if it's
There's a lot of
look at
people in that band.
there are. Look at that.
Well, I'm not investigating that. I'm going to move on to Lana Del Rey Chemtrails Over the Country Club. $30, single LP. I wonder if this is an indie
Is
exclusive.
it the colored one or
I
not?
bet it's colored and they didn't put a sticker on it. Let's find out, shall we? Boom! It's black.
The album Before the Amplifiers 2 is called Before the Amplifiers Live Acoustic. Hang on, that was on CD. Not sure if that came out in LP. Let's see.
Come on, there we go. with arms wide open.
Not seeing that the
No one buys that Creed record. I'll be surprised.
We'll just go on to this. Aretha.
Lady
Soul,
Soul.
$22.
Clear vinyl on this one.
Clear vinyl.
$22. How about M. Ward? Wasteland Companion. $18. How about a music on vinyl? Leftoverture. Kansas Leftoverture. Only $25. You know these are always more expensive. These are like $30-some records.
Yeah.
You get one for
They make nice
$25.
recordings.
That's what happens
Get
when
back
you
on the
gotta import
YouTube
it.
channel here.
The Smile, which if you're a Radiohead fan, you're going to want to pick this up. This is the side project of Radiohead. A light
Whoa.
for attracting attention. Probably on double yellow vinyl. Let's look. Oh, it is. Yes, it's yellow vinyl. Yellow vinyl was the indie exclusive version.
Guardians of the Galaxy. This is deluxe final edition. Wasn't there a second?
Oh,
One
all
is
three
what?
of them. All three of them are on vinyl. This is the first one. LP1 is the soundtrack. LP2 is the score.
Yeah. $18.
It's like our best-selling soundtrack ever, so they're so common that the price is actually really reasonable.
It is very reasonable.
And it's the slammer. 10 cc's on it, isn't it?
Yes, they are.
Boom! Oh,
So
it's
are the
such a good
Runaways.
soundtrack. They're all the Runaways.
Yeah.
Hooked on a Feeling, Go All the Way,
Cherry
Raspberries.
Bomb.
I Want You Back. Oh, yeah, it's a classic soundtrack.
The Pina Colada song, Escape by Rupert Holmes. Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Marvin and Tammy.
Now this right here is the perfect record for our weather today.
It is.
Bon Iver, For Emma Forever Ago.
Well, actually, that weather will be here soon enough. Let's not talk about it. It looks like a little
I mean,
ice.
well, yeah, it does kind of look a little frosty. But definitely a record for kind of a crummy day. Great record.
Wow, hard to believe. Imagine Dragons on used vinyl. Origins. This is $25.
Not bad.
No, not at all.
Silver vinyl, 2 LP silver vinyl of the newest Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale. Someone already traded this in. I guess it's about a year old now, but you never know what's going to
Some
come.
Corn. Requiem. Looks like it's on. What color vinyl is this? Like,
It's
it's a brownish, maybe maroon. I can't tell. He's got this sealed up, so I'm not going to open it up. But it's on some type of colored vinyl.
Elvis, Raised on a Rock, for old time's sake. Clear vinyl, $25. This is a Friday Music Press. So someone probably paid like $35 for this thing and got traded in.
The Head and the Heart. What's this one called? Let's Be Still. 2 LPs, $18.
Love it.
Yeah. What's this say up here? It's supposed to be a download code. I don't know if it's in here or not because it's used.
First Aid Kit, Ruins, $25, single LP. Like new.
Now, who would trade this in? I have this album at home.
Social D.
Yeah. Live at the Roxy, Social Distortion. I think I have this at home. Maybe, maybe not. $30.
Any Kanye West fans out there? The Kids See Ghost, $24, single LP.
Collective Soul.
I love Collective Soul.
Disciplined Breakdown. Ooh, driving me nuts. I got something on my shoulder. 18. We're on an $18 roll today, apparently.
Yeah, we are.
$18.
18 or 20 has been most of the stuff here. Oh, here's a $20 guy. 2 LP, Best of the Beach Boys, Sounds of Summer. $20 for 2
That's
LPs.
what we need to play today. Maybe it'll make us feel warmer.
It's got all of it. It's got everything you want on it. It's even got Kokomo, all the older stuff. Or the later stuff, I should say. Good Vibrations, Deuce Coupe. Oh, yeah.
Oh, 21 Pilots.
That's one of my favorite test records.
Blurry Face.
I'm going to put that on the... You put that on a turntable, on a nice stereo, this record shines.
Does it?
It's got a lot of nice bass in it.
So you're saying that on my Crosley it might not sound too good?
No.
Okay. $27.
There's another Imagine Dragons. Smoke and Mirrors, clear LP, double clear. This one is $40 though.
Whoa.
But it's probably because it's out of print.
I don't know if I've ever seen that in
I don't
here.
think I
no.
have either.
It's St. Vincent, right?
Yes, great record. Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home. $22.
Steppenwolf with Hoochie Coochie Man. It's got Born to Be Wild on it. Reissue, 180 gram, $25. Music
Not
on
my
vinyl.
favorite male vocal. Tom Waits.
Annette does not like
badass.
male vocal.
I don't
Or
like.
does not like Tom Waits.
I don't
She's
like.
not a
I
fan.
don't like Kate Bush either. I just have to say I would never buy any of their albums.
They're
But
popular.
That's just me.
That's just Annette.
There's plenty others out there that I can buy.
How about The Weeknd? Beauty Behind the Madness. 2 LP, $35. The rap albums are so expensive. Even used, they're expensive.
Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on.
Ooh, that's
$20.
Ooh, that's good. Sabotage. Silver vinyl with the 10-inch record. We got $50 on this bad boy. This came in multiple packages. So if you search Sabotage Gutter Ballet, make sure you get the one with the 10-inch. This is like the super deluxe. There is one without it that's cheaper, but you don't want to mix them up.
The Pixies. Trump Le Monde. Trump Le something.
Trump Ramon.
This what does that say that your mom wrote on there?
New opened.
Okay. Well, it's $25. New open. I don't know why. Maybe we had to open it to see if it was a certain color or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then we got Bonobo, red marble vinyl, $25, 2 LP set. We don't have a huge show today. We're just
Well,
gonna.
hopefully next week we'll have some ideas about a Black Friday
I mean,
list.
they're running out of weeks here. We're already halfway through
Oh
September.
my God, it is. It's
We're
less-
less than 2 months away.
not quite, but yeah, getting real close.
Yeah, real close to 2 months away. So
Which is only basically what nine weeks away from here.
yeah,
That's crazy.
so they gotta get on that. They gotta get this figured out. Hopefully, we'll hear something this week. I don't.
Yeah.
As soon as I know, I'll let you guys know. But I'm thinking that's what's kind of holding things up. Some big news.
And if it comes out, hopefully, we'll be able to talk about it next week.
Yep. So, all right, guys. If you saw anything in the show, call us. Then give us your credit card information, and we will ship it to you.
815-226-1259.
You have to press 0 when you get the automated teller to get to the front desk.
Yeah, and somebody will be here, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll be here till 6 every day.
Except Sundays till 5.
ToadHallOnline.com is the website. You know, the Instagram, the Facebook, Rockford Toad Hall. Follow us. If you're new to watching us, please hit the follow, subscribe, and some more exciting stuff coming up every week.
Always.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week.